We're alive. We're alive. What is up, everyone? Today we're playing this shit right here. What is this shit right here? I'm talking about this shit right here is unheard. Listen, we're doing something a little bit different today. I'm gonna tell you why. I didn't feel like streaming. I wasn't in the mood to stream, but I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. So we're gonna do something a little less demanding on my behalf. This game, if you don't know what it is, basically you listen to, this is about to be the worst summary ever. You listen to people's talking. Like, you listen to people talking, but it's like a crime. You're listening to a crime scene, okay? You can't really see any okay. Yeah, I told you you listen to a crime and then you have to figure out what happened in that crime, but it doesn't tell you directly. Okay. You get the point? I hope you get the point, because that's the best I can do. You listen and figure out who did what happened, who killed who, and why did they kill who, and then who put the bomb in the bathroom, and then who did that, who did this, okay? That's it. That's the game. And if you're wondering what it looks like, it is open. Here it is. Let me read. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, businesses, places, events, You know what? I'm sick and tired of games doing this to me. Because nobody or their mama can read that fast. I refuse to believe that someone can read that fast. If you could read that paragraph, well, to be fair, this shit is blowing out my eardrums, and I don't like it. Please. I'm gonna be like 30, deaf. I'm not gonna hear from any of my ears, because I put my AirPods in full volume, even though my iPhone tells me it's too loud, be careful with your ears. I'm like, no, fuck you. Nobody cares. I'm gonna go deaf by 30. That's it. That's my estimation. 30 is the most I'm gonna be able to hear the beautiful world. I have not opened my stream yet. I could not be live. I could be talking to myself this whole time. I am live. That's great. I was worried for a second. I put worries in my head. Hi, there's people here. Who would have thought? Hi, Haiti. Hi, Successive. Hi, Spine. Hi, Theo. I know I told you I wasn't gonna stream, but here we are anyways, okay? Just ignore it. Hi, Cookies for Me. What about Cookies for Me? Can it be change your name to Cookies for Us? And by us, it means you and me. Nobody else. Sharing is not caring unless you're sharing with me. Hold on. You have a Tito hair. You have a Tito hair. I'm gonna get it off for you, don't worry. This is a romantic gesture, believe it or not. You all have a Tito hair on your cheek, and I'm getting it. Look. You see it? Do you see the Tito hair? Do you? I don't think you do. Well, at least I don't see it. Trust that is there, and I got it. Have it back. Okay. I got cookies. We love it. We love it. I actually made cookies yesterday. Sugar cookies. I thought they were gonna taste horrible because they didn't smell like anything or anything. They just look like plain cookies. They're actually very good. I almost choked on my saliva. They're actually very good. I had one for breakfast today. That wasn't it. I don't just have one cookie for breakfast, please. I had toast and a cookie. And my mom took 2 of them for breakfast this morning, which leaves me with about 6 cookies left, which will be gone by today probably, because I'm gonna have one for snack probably. And then when they get home, RIP my cookies. That's it. Nothing I bake ever lasts in this house. I can make like 24 cupcakes. They're gone in 2 days. Where did they go? I don't know. Not inside of me. Pause. They don't go in me. Listen, I have a schedule to eat. Everybody else in the house does not. They eat whenever, and they eat what I make, and it's like, please. I made them because I want to eat them. And now you're gonna eat all 24 of my cupcakes before I can even taste my own masterpiece. That's rude. I swear I'm starting the game. There's 10 motherfuckers watching me. No. No. Okay. Another question you may be asking, why is there a resume button? Let me explain to you. I used to play this game with Ren. And by the way, she carried. So don't expect anything good. If you read the title, I have a messy thought process. She was very good at organizing her thoughts and putting things into perspective for me. I kind of just sat there and admired how intelligent she was. I did nothing. Except sometimes I would put 2 and 2 together when she couldn't, but that was like once in a blue moon, okay? So, the point is, this is about to be a mess. you're gonna see what I mean by you listen to the no. No. Oh no. I'm gonna explain to you why I'm saying that. I did this one with her. I guess we never finished. But let me tell you, I was so confused. I was so confused. Don't tell me I gotta start all over again. Oh my god. Match their voices. You see, everyone is named and everything. I don't know who the real... Hold up. Wait. Go back. Option... No. Main menu. You can't pick one? You can't... Oh my god, you can't. How am I about to do this? I'm just gonna have to start all over again. Restart. Oh, no. Restart the names too. Yeah, we're gonna have to start all over again. I don't remember what the fuck is going on. Okay. Let's do this.
Hello. Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner. Are you in
Okay.
charge here?
You can hear it?
Yeah. I am the administrator of this facility. To what do we owe this visit?
You look a little young to be running
Hold
this
up!
place.
Hello.
Start again!
Welcome in, officers. How can I help you? I heard your siren.
I'm Elvira. This is my partner. Are you in charge here?
Yeah. I am the administrator of this facility. To what do we owe this visit?
You look a little young to be running this place. Anyway, we're...
Pause. The first step of this game is to figure out who the fuck is who. You put the names to the peoples, and then once you do that, you're good to go.
We're here to
That's our
investigate
goal.
reports of an escape.
Name the people.
Aha. Yeah. About...
Also, let me just show you. If this little person right here, that's me. How you move him, I don't know. I forgot. There you go. You see? This is me. I'm moving this little guy. And the little white circles are people. And when you go into a room, whatever is highlighted in blue, it's what you can hear. You can't hear conversations in any other room. Like if they're going on at the same time, because you're hearing everything, like it's just a whole scene going on. But you can only hear the people in that room that you're in. So the point is you have to kind of go through every room and replay the audio over and over again to figure out what's happening during what, and to see, you know, who's doing what, when, where, and why. Okay? That's okay. I'm gonna shut up now.
That. We're dealing with it internally. It's a minor incident. Not that big of a deal, really.
Not that big of a deal.
This is a mental institution. Some of our patients are highly agitated, and a few, from time to time, attempt to escape. This one happened to be successful. We have people out searching. But often the patients return on their own volition after a day or two.
How did it happen? This time, I mean.
Let me recall. Right. We were having a therapy session when the patient suddenly picked up an ashtray and hit me on the head. Then jumped out the window.
Your head seems fine to me.
Oh, it wasn't a heavy blow. And in this profession, you must be prepared for these sort of outbursts. Roll with the punches, as they say. Truth be told, this situation is very embarrassing, which is why I didn't want to call the police.
You might not have called us, but someone did. You also confirmed that one of your patients escaped, which means we're now legally obligated to investigate. A psych case on the loose poses a threat not only to themselves, but to the public. Take us inside. We'll need to interview the other inmates. And get us their files.
Interview? You want to talk to them?
Where are the patients? Just show us the way and we can conduct the investigation ourselves.
Well, if you insist. This way, please.
How did this window break?
This is where the patient escaped. Be careful of the glass on the floor.
I need to see this patient's file.
Ah, you mean patient number 68? What do you want to know, officer? I've spent so much time with everyone here that I can practically recite their files from memory.
Hold up. Why is this gate open? No wonder you're trying to cover up how easy it is to slip out of here. All the doors are unlocked.
Unlocked? Yeah, that was me. I apologize. I was in such a hurry to greet you earlier, I forgot to lock it behind me. Oh, don't worry, though. I've been here the whole time. I can assure you that no one else escaped.
Let's check inside.
This is our day room. As you can see, all our patients are quite well cared for. Wouldn't you say?
Nice decor and board games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Hey, new arrivals! Grab your clothes and toiletries.
Huh? Who are you?
None of your concern. Pick your seat and sit down. I don't want any trouble.
Who's this guy?
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre grandiose delusional disorder. He thinks he's a caregiver here. The hospital is short-handed, so we usually leave him be. Saves us from having to hire more help.
People here are more nutso than I thought.
What's she doing?
Watching TV.
But the TV isn't even on. What's your name?
Patient 42 suffers from severe social anxiety that manifests as selective mutism. She talks to no one.
Neither of these two are gonna be any help. Let's split up and canvass the rest of the place. Check the room over there, would you?
On it. Have you patients here? Yes.
Speak for yourself. I ain't a lunatic. But you are! I told you I ain't!
What's going on here? Are you okay?
It was my older brother. He has mental problems. Shut up! I'm as sane as ever! You're the crazy one!
I'm crazy?
Sorry, officer. I was talking to my brother.
All right, then. Ma'am, mind if I ask what you're in here for? I'm a reporter. Before you got sick, you mean?
When you walk around, can they see you? No, they can't.
I'm
not
did
actually
wanna
there.
know
We're
what
just
it was
listening.
that got you committed. Are you a police officer?
Yeah.
Then, will you believe the things I'm about to tell you? Depends. Let me hear them first. I'm a reporter. A few months ago, I received a tip saying this hospital was conducting some kind of clandestine experiments on its patients. I disguised myself and checked in to investigate. I've collected all the information I need, but now I can't prove I wasn't sick in the first place, or that I've recovered. So I'm stuck here with no way to publish my findings.
What exactly have you found?
Here, they use a treatment method on their patients called TAT, Thematic Apperception Test. But it's not the TAT most people know today. Rather, they use the prototype used back during World War II. Basically, it brainwashes people. After the test, patients' memories will be completely erased, and they're conditioned as well. They're programmed to respond to certain sounds, after which they'll follow any command. The hospital then goes on to claim they've been cured, but the truth is, they're nothing more than soulless robots. Tell me, officer, if you were a patient, would you want to be cured that way? You've absolutely got to get me out of here. I have to expose them. Check my notes. I've got all the evidence right here.
I gotta say, that sounds more like a sci-fi flick than reality. All right, let me see your notes. Wow, don't skimp on details, do ya? Let me ask you something else. You ever notice any patients in here who seem like they don't belong? Like they're faking their illness?
Yeah, me.
And besides you?
Honestly, from what I've seen, at least 44% of the patients here are actually sane, but they've been committed regardless. Makes me think this hospital's next step is to experiment on normal people.
That's quite the theory. What about him, huh? Seems pretty legit. Schizophrenia, maybe.
He's sick, but it's not schizophrenia. You made a mistake any layman would make. What he has is called dissociative identity disorder. That's where you have multiple personalities. In his case, too. Huge difference between that and schizophrenia.
I see. That I'll have to remember.
Wait just a second. Aren't you getting me out of here?
Afraid I can't. At least, not yet. I'll come back once our investigation wraps up.
You don't believe me either, do you?
This wasn't that big of an issue to
Are
begin
you
with.
done, Tony?
No. Why is this room
Tony!
locked?
Tony! Motherfucking Tony! We got our first name. We
That
love it.
is the seclusion room.
Open it.
I would strongly advise against that.
Anybody in there?
Who the fuck's out there?
Damn.
Get in there, you cocksucker! I'm gonna kill ya! I'm gonna kill all of ya!
I must warn you, this patient might be dangerous. He suffers from episodes of acute mania and violent psychosis.
I told you to open this door. Just do it.
All right, just give me a second. I need to find the key. Which one was it again? This one? No, not this one. This will only take a second, I assure you. Ah, here it is.
Great. Open it up.
I'll just wait out here.
Lion fuck are you? I'm gonna straight up bash your fucking brains in.
All right. I'm gonna need you to calm down, sir.
You get that fucking doc away from me, you hear? He fucked me up. I can't think straight. I'm gonna slit his fucking throat. You hear that, huh, Doc? Huh? I'm gonna fucking murder you.
Tell the doctor he can leave, Elvira.
Elvira!
You can leave now.
Elvira! Why are they so quiet?
He's gone. It's safe to talk now.
Damn, Tony, my man. Look at you in uniform. Could have fooled even
It's like I'm
me.
playing it from
Keep
brand
your
new. I don't
voice
remember
down.
anything.
Though,
Wait, go back. I wasn't
say the same
listening.
about you. You
Look at you in uniform. Could have fooled even me.
keep your voice down. Though, I could say the same about you. You almost gave me a scare with all that crazy talk. What's it called again?
Rabies, idiot.
Elvira. Charming as always, I see.
Jokes aside, what have you found? There's a whole lot of people out there that have got their eyes on Ghost's secret stash.
You look around at all?
Not much. Already talked to 2 patients. Crazy guy called Mr. Director and some thief. Gotta say, they both seem totally fucked up, to put it mildly. What about you? Who did you talk to?
Just some delusional reporter. Oh, and a schizophrenic called Silver Spoon. Just like you said, though.
How'd you get his name, motherfucker? How'd she know that?
Still pursuing science.
You move me. A reporter with a heart of gold. You know, if Mr.
How'd
Director...
she get his name and I didn't? Am I stupid?
With all that crazy talk. What's it called again?
Rabies.
There's a lot of people out there that have got their eyes.
Just some delusional reporter. Oh, and a schizophrenic called Silver Spoon. Just like you said, though, both 100% loony.
Guess we're on the same page then.
Wait, so you haven't found anything yet? So why'd you call us up here?
I didn't see him, but I know where to find him.
How so?
Process of elimination. At first, I didn't know what to do. No one seemed to be faking it. But then I discovered seclusion room number 4 at the end of this very hallway. Never seen it unlocked, but I know someone's inside, because the caregiver brings food there twice a day. So I played the manic card and I beat up a doctor named George, which got me thrown in here.
Poor George.
Now I can keep an eye on things from the privacy of right next door. And if all the other patients are legit crazy, whoever's in that room is Ghost. I mean, the logic fits, right?
Well, look at you, Sherlock McMurphy. All right, then. Time to see who's behind door number 4. Get the key from
McMurphy! I so nearly missed it. So nearly.
Dr. Elvira.
Wait, something doesn't add up. What about the escaped patient? Patient number 68. Could he be Ghost?
Nah. Think about it. Why would Ghost want to get out? He got himself committed on purpose, remember? To hide from people who want his money and his life. He knows he's a dead man if he gets out.
You have a point. Okay, I'll get the key.
Hey, I got a question for you.
I need my notebook, okay? I need to. Hi, Titi. We have Tito and Mia here. Could you believe it? I can't. Because one of the questions is who are the real mental patients, and I need to start writing down who's faking it and who's not. Because if not, I'm gonna forget. Give me a paper, please. Please, thank you. Push this back. Okay, I want to write in my Sharpie. Actually, do it. Yeah, I want my Sharpie. Okay. Okay. We're gonna make a little graph. Fake patients, real patients. Put a line down the middle. Look, it's a T graph. Under fake, we put McMurphy. Murphy. Big Mac. Okay. Wait, fake patients. Also, oh, I don't know her name yet. The reporter, but we don't know her name yet. I'm not going to put Spoon as a real one yet, because I don't know. He might change up on me later.
Your hospital gown doesn't even have a pocket. Where'd you get the phone to call us?
Where's the Vira going?
That, my friend, is courtesy of Klep. You
Klep.
He gave you a phone?
Klep is... how should I put it? He's definitely crazy. But man, oh man, can that fucker steal. All he's got to do is greet a doctor, and he's got their phone.
No wonder he tried to get close to me earlier. Bumped into me, actually. In fact, wait, where's my phone? Jesus.
Big-time hitman got played by a small-time thief. Hey, why'd you knock out George? What did he do?
Was in the way. Wanted to see our search warrant.
See if he's got the key on him.
Damn, you knocked out George again? This is George. Why George getting beat up? Poor George. Can't you beat up someone else for once? Damn.
Here, found them.
Tony and I'll check out room 4. You clean this up.
On it.
What type of
What's
noises?
the key to room 4?
Hell if I know. Maybe one of the bigger ones?
Hello? Anybody in here?
We know you're in here. Come on out already.
What?
What?
Empty. He
All
escaped
done
them?
back there.
What's going on here? Don't tell me our ghost made like a ghost.
This doesn't make any sense. This room's at the very end of the hall. He'd have to go by my room to get out. And I've had eyes like a hawk on that door this whole damn time. Hell, I was still paying attention during that whole crazy act earlier.
No, man. Something's not right. Look at the dust on the floor. Gotta be at least an inch thick. But the only sets of footprints in here are yours and mine. No one's been in here for a long time.
Well, I'll be damned. But there's no way in hell I was wrong. Let me check again. No one under the bed. Huh. What about this big chest here? You don't think he hid the money in it, do you?
A chest? Wait, don't touch it!
What the? A trap!
That fucker played us like a fiddle. Now he knows we're here. We need to pull out.
And here I thought fiddlers stuck to roofs nowadays.
You know, I'd much prefer you use that mental energy to get us the hell out of here.
Oh yeah, because I can just waltz out of here looking like this.
All we need is a little improv. Tony, arrest him. We'll escort him right out of the building.
Huh, good idea.
Arrest? That's...
March. We've got our man. Let's take...
Officer! You got the wrong guy!
Move it!
I'm sick,
Now
I
I can
tell
move
you!
it.
Bolton, Emily.
Can't do this to me!
What in the fuck? I heard Emily. I heard people screaming Emily's name. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Okay, here we go again. From the beginning. This is what the game is. You do it over and over again and figure out. Hold on. I gotta figure out. Okay. So I know Tony talked to. Clep is in this room. Clep and someone else. I forgot who he said. Move the thingy until till when Tony is over here.
I'll in there later.
I've made arrangements. Oscar will...
You know what? Just play from the beginning in this room. When do you guys start talking?
What took you so long?
I got a business deal. All taken care of now, though.
Business deal? I told you to lock those two in the bathroom.
That's I did. Don't worry. But what about George, huh? We take care of Jennifer and Ray, but leave George? Shouldn't we lock him up too?
George is conducting one of those brain goggle sound experiments on the
So-
maestro. If we interrupt them,
Ah! Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! I got a name! George is in the room with Maestro. Go back. And also, he said 2 people that are in the bathroom. Are there people in the bathroom? Hold on, let me go to the bathroom. There are 2 people in the bathroom. Go back. Who did you say was in there?
there's a chance George is conducting one of those...
Don't worry, but what about George, huh? We take care of Jennifer and Ray, but leave George?
Jennifer and Ray. So they're just in the bathroom from the fucking beginning. Okay. Well, there's no way of knowing who's who until they talk.
Or anything, but I'm an ace. I had to barge in there later. But what about George, huh? We take care of Jennifer and Ray, but leave George? Shouldn't we lock him up too?
George is conducting one of those brain goggle sound experiments on the maestro. If we interrupt them, there's a chance we'll fry our friend's mind.
Fine, we'll let him be for now. But what if the police decide to barge in there later?
Ay. Wait. I need to write down who's in cahoots with who. Because if not, I'm going to forget. Okay, so we know Tony, Elvira, and Big Mac, McMurphy, are working together. Let me put what I'm writing up here. Okay, and then we have, I don't know who, and Maestro. Okay. Continue, please.
I've made arrangements. Oscar will try to send them away. Should he fail, he'll lead the police to us. When that happens, I need you to give a winning performance.
Don't you worry about that. I may not be an actor or anything, but I'm an ace at improv. Hey, well, now what? Hit him!
Perfect. First, we'll take control of the hospital. Then, we'll rescue Maestro.
Seriously, though, that test Maestro went to, what's it all about, huh? You guys keep saying he's fucked. What the hell did they do to him in there?
I didn't know much about it myself until I spoke to Nellie. She calls it a thematic apperception test, or TAT.
TAT? What's with all the acronyms nowadays?
Nellie must be the reporter.
Don't even know it's legit. You know Nellie. She throws Dr. Mumbo Jumbo like this around all the time. Full of shit, if you ask me. Who's to say she's not just making shit up on the fly? You really gonna believe a windbag like her?
On this matter, yes. It's like I told you already. This isn't a real hospital. No, this is nothing more than a reality show. And the reason you don't remember is for exactly this reason. The test. That TAT has brainwashed all of you.
You don't even remember who you really are.
Brainwashed? The hell?
Yes, all of us. We were participants in this theater verite. Over time, the rest of the crew, the true evil behind this, manipulated our gray matter using these so-called tests. They made us believe we were mental patients. Mental patients! Fortunately, my experience as a director allowed me to see through their wiles and maintain my true sense of reality.
Director.
A professional like me can spot an amateur from a mile away.
So he's Mr.
No
Director?
wonder those doctors keep telling me I'm sick.
These doctors,
We'll put it for
use
now.
these tests to toy with our brains, giving us all
So
sorts
this is
of
clip.
wild hallucinations. Once our heads are adequately scrambled, they give us a new identity. By doing so, they keep us trapped in this never-ending reality show, day by day, losing more of our hold on reality. In short, the doctors aren't real doctors, and we aren't real patients. We're nothing but actors in this twisted, cruel production.
We're the actors? I thought Oscar was the only actor in this place.
Are you both patients here?
Oh God, oh God. My stomach, sorry, I
Hey.
gotta go.
And just where do you think you're going,
sorry.
pal? Sit back down. You can leave when I say you can leave, which is after you've answered my questions.
Okay, whatever you say.
Both of you sit down and behave yourselves. I want you to answer the officer's questions. Also, officer, I don't understand what you hope to gain by interrogating these patients.
That's a nice costume you got there, officer. Pretty convincing, even. Your lines, on the other hand, have room for improvement. You can't start off that strong. You lose any sense of foreshadowing. Just makes the audience feel off.
We've nicknamed patient 49 Mr. Director. Believe it or not, he suffers from something called the Truman Show delusion. In his mind, he's making a masterpiece, and we're all just actors. We rely on role-playing therapy to treat patients like these. Trying to interrupt or correct him would just get us nowhere. But if we play along, he'll calm down soon enough.
Mr. Director? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Who are you, really? Look me straight in the eye.
That's how you do it. Much better, much better. You gotta have a quiet sense of intimidation. You don't need to shout to be coercive. Go back and re-enter through the door. Let's shoot this scene again.
What the hell?
Please, officer, he meant no harm. Remember, I mentioned some of our patients are likely to initiate contact.
Well, what about that one, huh? Mr. Bathroom Emergency. Was that real? Or just some excuse so he could leave?
Him? He's a thief.
Hey, that's defamation, you hear me? I'm a law-abiding citizen. Behave!
Patient number 36 suffers from an impulse control disorder commonly known as kleptomania. He simply cannot stop himself from stealing. Doesn't matter the person or place.
I didn't realize sticky fingers were a disease. But he's already in here, so why'd he try to run?
Old habits die hard, I suppose. This one was constantly being hounded by the police, arrested multiple times. The sight of you probably triggered a conditioned response from him.
Bullshit! Just ask around. When did I ever get caught? Huh?
Ha! You're saying you never got caught? Then why did you end up here? He was a repeat offender, you see, always stealing old phones. The police found it so odd that they gave him a psychiatric evaluation. And wouldn't you know it? He was certifiable. So, instead of sending him to prison, they sent him here.
Quite the nutcase, I see.
Yeah, well, we are doing our best to treat them.
Let's check the next room.
The way I see it, officer, this wasn't that big of an issue to
Are
begin
you
with.
done, Tony?
No. Why is this room locked?
That is the seclusion room.
Open it.
I would...
Yeah, we've seen all this. Go back. I'm gonna just listen to these two. do you say anything?
Cop should have moved on by now. You want me to take a look, Mr. Director?
No, you should stay here. Oscar will handle everything.
Yeah, but something don't feel right. That cop from earlier felt like he was checking if we were crazy or not.
Okay, well, obviously, Mr. Director is not actually fucking crazy, because he switched on his director thing when they came in the room, but then to Klep, he talks normally. But Klep is actually a fucking thief, right? Do you consider that an actual patient, though? It is an actual problem, but he's not... You see, I feel like that's a trick question, because I guess he does have a condition, but he's not fucking crazy. He just likes to steal. I'm still gonna put him under real, though. I'm still... Because he is a thief, an impulsive thief. He can't stop, so I guess it's real. And I'm gonna put Mr. Director under fake.
I mean, for real crazy. You think the hospital sent them?
You may be onto something. After all, everyone in this hospital, barring us, of course, was sent by the hospital. They're all part of the masquerade.
No wonder he acted so weird. The only thing a cop ever gave me before were a pat down and a pair of cuffs. None of those weird questions. I thought we got you on our side to see through his disguise. I was about ready to piss my pants. Honest to God, you know how I feel about 5-0s.
Real cops, fake cops, none of it matters. This hospital wants to drive us crazy. Literally. Maybe we should simply play along? Once today's over and we've taken control of this place, the truth will finally be revealed.
Then let me go check it out! If they're gone, we can get started with the plan.
Hush, what did I just tell you? For now, we lay low.
Boring!
How was I doing, Mr. Director? Like a real professional, yeah?
It was an exceptional performance. Not only did you deliver your lines with passionate bravado, your improvisation was on point. Always adjusting your lines and tones to correspond with the other actor's delivery. You truly are a master thespian.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to give me such a hard time.
Sorry. Occupational hazard.
Who the fuck is
Once
this?
I get in character, I'm no longer reciting lines. I am the character. Now, I don't like to brag, but that wasn't even the best performance I ever given. For most of my roles, I've done months of research. If I had more time, I'd have checked myself into a real mental hospital for at least 6 months. Stanislavski's system pushes me to fully embody my characters by learning how they really live.
Yes,
Didn't
of
I
course.
say it was working
But what
together?
about the cops? Have they left?
Maestro, Oscar,
Good thing you heard the siren and figured out a
Mr. G,
plan
and
quick.
Klep.
If you hadn't sent me out there to stall them, God knows what they would have found by now.
What are they even investigating? The runaway patient?
Yeah, that's what they said. But
Well,
at
he's
least to
obviously
me
in
it
cahoots
seemed
with
like
them, so
that was
out
just
of the
a
4 people
cover-up.
they mentioned, the
They
only one
didn't
I don't
even
have is
check out the
Oscar.
room where number 68 escaped.
We'll put
They
it,
barely
but I could
even
be
looked out the
wrong.
window too. Nope, both of them went straight to the patient rooms.
You don't think they're looking for Jennifer? Could they be on to our plan?
At first, that's what I thought too. But now, not so sure. Seemed more like they were going around looking for someone sane.
Then they've lost their minds as well. Looking for sane people inside a mental hospital?
Cops are a bunch of idiots anyway. I'm gonna go out and check again. I'll let you know.
I'll go check room 1 as well.
Let's go!
Wait for me!
James.
Did you talk to the police, Silver Spoon?
I did! I did too.
Did you notice anything strange?
That lady cop had a real attitude. Kept saying I had schizophrenia. Well, you've got it! You're a complete schizo! Don't interrupt me.
I like Spoon, but obviously he's fucking psychotic, okay? He goes under real. He reminds me of Bakugo. Like Bakugo and then like calm down Bakugo. Like they're both Bakugo, but one is actual one and the other one's a calmer
Just
version.
stop talking already. Both of you are giving me a headache.
The cop that questioned Silver Spoon was a chick, Mr. Director. That means there's more than one of them. You think they're on to us? Maybe we change the plan? Make a run for it while we still can? I mean, the gate is wide open.
No, the show can't end like this. Don't you want to know the truth? After all this time, the lies, the manipulation, don't you crave retribution?
Lies ain't the half of it. They probably want to steal my company while I'm not there, too. Your company? When did it become your company, huh? Oh, shut up about your stupid company. No one cares. Yeah, well, either way, it's time for the doctors here to pay up.
Right you are about that. Our plan is already in motion. With the doctors under our control, all we need to do is wait for the police to leave. Then this hospital will be ours.
Yeah, well, I still don't get how the police knew to show up at just the right moment, you know? Someone must have ratted on us.
You make a good point. Who could have called the police then? George?
Nah, he was already in with the maestro before any of us even did anything. Probably doesn't even know what's going on.
Jennifer then? Well, this could turn out bad for us. If the cops were to search the bathroom.
Jennifer? No, I can't be her. I stole a phone.
What? I thought I told you to lock her up, not steal her phone. Give it here. Recent calls. Well, the last call she made wasn't to 911.
Why don't we try calling it? You can't just do that. We don't know who it'll call. Then what are you looking at me for?
Hand it over. And whose phone is this?
From that stupid cop earlier. But you know what? Here's what's really weird. Who calls a cop directly rather than 911?
So, Jennifer is locked in the bathroom. We just don't know which one she is in there yet. And she must know Tony, because Klep stole Tony's phone. And when they called the number from Jennifer's phone, it rang on Tony's phone. Called Tony. Okay.
Stole this from the police? How many other phones have you stolen?
I don't got any more phones, but I do have this. You are a real piece of work. Why would you steal a TV remote? Got it from Ray earlier. It looks like a phone, you know? Even fits in your hand like one. I couldn't resist. That a police siren?
Which part of stick to the script don't you understand? If you would have just followed your lines, you wouldn't have run the risk of getting us all into trouble. Now, if the police come back here, our plan is ruined. All our efforts down the drain. I'll keep the doctor's phone for now. You return both of those, but don't get caught.
But I never learned to return stuff.
Make it happen.
All right.
That's odd. We've been here for a while now, but there's been no sign of Nellie.
There was some kind of weird sound earlier, so she went to check. Probably went to the bathroom.
It was indeed wait, to the bathroom, you said?
Wait, go back to the ending. Follow Klep out of the room this time.
Hello?
Fuck you! Let me do what I gotta do.
Hello?
Happen.
All right.
That's all.
Hey, Emily, you gotta turn that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called a remote.
Golden Emily.
Don't do this to me!
so there was a bomb, and the remote was the remote. The remote was the remote for the bomb. And the remote was stolen from Ray. And then Clep turned on the TV so that Emily could watch, because he thought he was funny when Emily was just watching a blank TV. So Clep did the bomb, but he didn't know what the fuck that there was a bomb there. Oh, okay. Remote taken from Ray. Clep did boom. Clep did boom. Yeah, perfect. I know exactly what that means. Okay. Okay. Let me try to finish these people that I've been with from the beginning. I'm just gonna follow Clep around.
Hey, McMurphy! 300 bucks, pay up!
Oh, I know. You gotta wait till after I get out. Got no money in this shithole.
Hey, you want to do business with me? You do it my way. That means no credit. I already made an exception, letting you try out the phone. And now that you know it works, you gotta pay up. Unless you want me to tell Jennifer you stole her phone.
Don't be a rat. All right, fine.
How about...
I just give it back.
Huh? Then you can sell it to someone else.
I can live with that. Hand it over.
Wait.
Before you leave, do you know if they caught patient number 68 yet? The one who escaped?
No. Not as far as I know.
What about the police?
They here yet?
Now that you mention it, Mr. Director did say he heard a siren earlier.
Wait, you guys are confusing me. Go back. I can't handle this.
Don't be a rat.
All right, fine.
How about I just give it back, huh?
Start again,
Perfect.
please.
300 bucks, pay up.
Oh, I know.
No. But you gotta wait till after I get out. I got no money in this shithole.
Hey, you want to do business with me? You do it my way. That means no credit. I already made an exception, letting you try out the phone. And now that you know it works, you gotta pay up.
Okay, I was just confused because I didn't know if McMurphy stole her phone or Clep did. But Clep stole the phone, sold it to McMurphy. Oh, so Jennifer didn't call Tony. It was McMurphy that called Tony from Jennifer's phone. Okay.
Unless you want me to tell Jennifer you stole her phone.
Don't be a rat. All right.
Fine. How about...
I just give it back.
Huh? Then you can sell it to someone else.
I can live with that. Hand it over.
Wait.
Before you leave, do you know if they caught patient number 68 yet?
The one who escaped.
No. Not as far as I know.
What about the police?
Police. They here yet?
Now that you mention it, Mr. Director did say he heard a siren earlier.
Perfect. Anyway, here's your phone.
No hard feelings, huh? Next time, if you got money, we can do business.
What took you so long?
Okay, and that's when he walks in. Okay. Okay, we got a little bit more. So Jennifer is not in cahoots with the officers. That's okay. So Mr. Director doesn't leave that room until he goes to where Spoon is. So we followed Mr. Director completely, Clep completely. Elvira, I'm missing a few scenes with her because I followed Tony instead of her. I want to hear what's happening in this room with Spoon. Nellie!
What you right?
What's going on outside? I heard a bunch of people talking, but then it went quiet.
That was Mr. Director telling us about the test.
He said we gotta take over the hospital so we can put a stop to it. Also, something about, you know, how the doctors are all actors, and we're really...
Shut up! He told us not to tell anyone, didn't he?
Whatever. I don't even want to know.
I put Nelly under fake now that we know her name.
Look, you upset her.
It's all your fault. I told you to shut up!
Hey, Nelly, don't be mad. What you writing? Seriously.
You wouldn't understand even if I told you.
I know what she's writing.
Oh, yeah?
I
And
have
how
the
the hell will you
confusion.
know, huh? You ain't her.
Well, you
okay.
ain't me either. How do you know I don't know?
Exactly. I ain't you, so I don't know if you know or not. But you certainly ain't her, so you don't know squat, you big ignoramus.
Silver spoon.
Did you just call him an anus?
So you finally decided to talk to me, huh?
Do you know who you are?
I'm, me, I guess.
No, you aren't. I'm me.
For once, think before you answer. It's not easy. That's why Mr. Director's so terrified about the test.
Wait, you know about the test too?
Why wouldn't I? It's called TAT, and it involves a series of repeated questions that try to get the test subject to make up a logical story based on their own desires, emotions, motives, and personal experiences. Most participants end up projecting their own subconscious onto a character in the made-up story without even realizing it.
So, that's what it is.
Doesn't sound like such a big deal to me.
Yes, and it wouldn't be if it were just that. The problem is, this hospital is doing more than just a simple test. Something much more intense.
Huh? Like what?
They put extreme pressure on the test subjects, causing them to lose themselves in the stories they make up. Even once the test is over, they lose track of reality, which can lead to the development of multiple personalities. And those whose minds are already weak, they lose track of who they are altogether. Textbook delusional, right
Wait,
there.
what? Oscar, wait.
Besides their files.
So Oscar is the one that's been walking around with the officers, but when he went in here, he... Oh my god. Okay, wait. Okay, just go back. I just realized that
Already weak, they lose track of who they are altogether. Textbook delusional right there.
Well, I'll be. No wonder Mr. Director's about to shit his shorts. Don't concern me, though.
Oh yeah? Then how about this scenario? Deep down, you, me, all of us constantly struggle with our own issues. Pretty normal, right? Well, during the test, people tend to project those conflicting thoughts onto different characters in the stories they make up. Each thought becomes its own character, constantly engaged in a bitter, back-and-forth argument with its other half. Until, finally, they lose the ability to become one again.
That's impossible. Wait, is she talking about us?
I'm calling BS!
Hey, don't look at me. I'm not the one running the tests. I just wanted to let you know to be prepared. And more importantly, don't forget who you are.
Now I'm actually kind of intrigued. Sounds a little, I don't know, fun. No one's ever been able to give me a run for my money before.
Oh, what do you know? Sounds like some kind of, I don't know, metaphysical test.
Metaphysical my ass! It's a scam, pure and simple. And you can't bullshit a bullshitter. I am unscammable.
Oh, shut up. I need to think.
Thinking never did you any good. Metaphysical. Whatever. I'm gonna hit the hay. Speak for yourself. I ain't no loon.
we heard all of this.
You're in here for?
Rather, they...
Why you even bother, Nelly?
Journalists are the watchdogs of society. Or haven't you heard?
Yeah, and what good did any of that do you, huh? The cops didn't even believe you.
You've heard about the Unabomber, correct?
Huh? Who do you think I am? Of course I heard of him.
Mm-hmm. Henry Murray, the inventor of TAT, used his test to evaluate soldiers during World War II. During the Cold War, he used it to interrogate spies. But did you know that he also gave it to innocent students back in 1959?
Oh yeah? What's all that got to do with the Unabomber? Are you kidding me?
Well, it just so happens that a certain 17-year-old boy, Ted Kaczynski, was one of his unwitting test subjects. And, well, you know the rest. Over a period of 18 years, he ended up making and sending at least 16 bombs. What I'm trying to say is, destroying someone mentally can have repercussions far beyond one person.
Well, I'll be damned. And that Henry Murray fella's got blood on his hands, too.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Science and all the experiments that go along with it are, well, they're not wrong. It's just that sometimes people can get in so deep that they lose track of the boundaries of morality. I have nothing against the doctors here. Really. I simply want to get the truth out. It's my hope that people can learn to respect humanity while still pursuing science.
You move me. A reporter with a heart of gold. You know, if Mr. Director had his say, he'd just... Shut up! He told you not to tell anyone! All right. My lips are sealed.
You hear that?
Oh, you can hear it too? Thought it was just in my head.
No, it's definitely real. Sounds like it's coming from next door.
All of you are hearing things. You need to up your meds.
I'll go check.
I'm assuming Spoon doesn't say anything while he's alone. Unless he's talking to himself, which I wouldn't be surprised, but probably nothing important.
Who's that knocking?
Maybe we'll find out who's in here.
Ray? What are you doing
Ray!
here? Who did this to you?
I'll explain everything later. Quick, untie me.
I can do that, but only on one condition.
Just say it. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Within my power, of course.
You need to prove to everyone else that I'm not crazy so I can get discharged.
Consider it done. I knew you weren't crazy a long time ago.
Perfect. Then you can get me out of here.
Well, I'll do my best, but remember, I'm just a caregiver. The doctors are the ones who have the final say. Oh, speaking of doctors, Jennifer's in the room next door. We gotta save her, too.
Dr. Jennifer?
Wait, let me write down who the doctors are, because if not, I'm gonna get confused with that too. Docs. So we have Ray, Jennifer, Oscar is some sort of somebody. I'm just gonna put them all under doctors, even though they're all doctors, I believe. And I think George. I think because they said George was doing a test on Maestro, and to do a test, I assume you'd have to be a fucking doctor. So 4 doctors so far.
Doctor! Doctor, wake up!
Where am I? What happened?
Someone apparently knocked you out. Got some blood on you there.
I remember that much. But why am I in the bathroom?
Can't help you there.
Hello? Okay. Okay. Hold on. My stepdad asked me to send him my email through text. Why? I don't know, but I did it. Okay, continue.
Wait, you went out cold, Ray. What happened? Huh?
Hey, what are you... Ray! What the fuck? You killed her!
She'll be fine. Anyway, better her than us, right?
What are you even talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so here's what happened. While you were treating patient number 68 earlier, you remember that, right? I was talking with James. The two of us heard this loud noise all of a sudden, so I went to check. Turns out 68 broke the window and took off. By the time I came to check up on you, you were already out cold. Had this cracked ashtray next to you, too. This got me all in a panic. So I didn't notice that the gate to the inpatient sector wasn't locked. Next thing I knew, a bunch of patients had all gotten out. They charged me, tied me up, and threw me in the bathroom. Then they dragged you in after I was tied up.
Jesus Christ. Then Nellie was in on this too? She doesn't really strike me as the violent type.
I don't know about that, but I'm not taking any risks. They're all crazy. Who knows what they're capable of?
But what is it they're trying to do? And why didn't you call the police when you had the chance?
Everything happened so fast. 1 second, I was trying to figure out what happened to you. The next, those psychos jumped me.
Huh? Where's my phone? Don't tell me they took it.
Oh, wait. Oh. God damn it, it's gone! Not my phone, something else. You know, caregivers aren't allowed to bring phones inside the hospital. You know, that's the rule here.
Well, that's stupid. What do we do now, then? We can't even call the police. How many people did you see in here earlier? Don't tell me everyone is in on this.
I saw Clep, Silver Spoon, Oscar, oh, right, and Mr. Director. I'm telling you, it was chaos. There might have been more of them. I don't know.
And all of them working together? They're not even suffering from the same illness. This is certainly a first. What do you think they're trying to do? Escape?
They took the keys, but as far as I know, they haven't left. All I could tell was that Mr. Director seemed to be the ringleader. Something about manipulation and brainwash.
Then it's a coup?
A coup?
Yeah, they want to take over the hospital. That's why they didn't escape. You haven't seen George, have you?
Nope. Maybe he's still in the treatment room?
Is that an alarm?
Probably somebody's alarm clock. I wouldn't worry about it.
Then what do we do? It's only a matter of time before they find us here.
Honestly, I think the two of us can hold them off. Clep, he's basically a stick. Oscar's a wuss. Silver Spoon's lucky if he isn't fighting himself. And Mr. Director, he's an old man. The only reason they got the jump on me last time was because they caught me off guard. But you and I, we'll have the element of surprise next time.
Why don't we just sneak into the director's office and use the landline to call the police?
Hey, good idea.
Come on, let's go. Stay calm. We've got this. No looking around, just stay quiet and fun.
Okay. Well, he seemed kind of like, first of all, why would he just have a TV remote on him? He must know what the remote does. So he's probably, I was gonna say in on it, but that's not their plan, because Clep didn't mean to explode the bomb. That wasn't what they're just trying to take over the hospital. They weren't trying to cause an explosion. So to say he's in on it is incorrect, because he's not in on anything that I know so far. McMurphy, Elvira, and Tony want to find the patient who escaped, or not the patient who escaped, whoever they thought was in this room right here. And apparently he has a lot of money. They're trying to look for the money and whoever was in here. And then these four, Spoon, Director, blah, 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 they're trying to take over the hospital. And then something else must be going on that I haven't heard of yet with Ray. Ray and other people, probably. So, if Ray is in the bathroom from the beginning... Let me see if I can... Let me see if anything happens with them while they're just in here. Because she's knocked out the whole time. So I'm assuming he won't talk to someone who's knocked out. Yeah, he's quiet until Nelly comes in. So nothing else happens with Ray or Jennifer. We got the whole story there. Who am I missing? Is there someone in here? No, no. Where's everybody else at? We have these two that I haven't heard of yet, but wait, I'm not ready to do all that. And we have one person here. I only have one person not named, so this is James. There we go. We've named everybody. I think the next smart step would be to listen in on George and Mice. See what's happening here.
Why is it you wanted me to meet you here, George?
Actually, I wanted to ask you a favor, Maestro. You're an expert when it comes to art, yes? I was hoping you could evaluate a painting for me.
You've come to the right person. Not to boast, but a piece's price can increase considerably if I say good things about it.
Of course, of course. Please, sit. The picture's right here. If you could just take a look.
What is this? This isn't artwork. This is a map?
Indulge me if you would. And listen to the music. Anything?
There is something. Wait. I need to get my thoughts straight.
Take your time.
I like how they used the theme song for the music he's listening to. They're not talking much, so my brain is going 100 miles per hour. If McMurphy was so sure there was someone in that room, it says who is Ghost, and I haven't heard someone say Ghost this whole time. I'm assuming Ghost is a person that we thought was up there, because the name makes sense. He's a ghost. Nobody knows who the fuck he is or where the fuck he's at. They said the room was all dusty. It looked like nobody had been there. The only footprints were their own. But they also said a caregiver was giving food twice a day in that room. So, if there was no one in there, based off of the evidence, then maybe the caregiver, one of the caregivers is Ghost.
I see it now.
Maybe hold on, let me finish my thought process, bro. Maybe the one giving the food twice a day could be Ghost, just trying to, or maybe someone in cahoots with Ghost, trying to keep up the act that someone is in that room, even though there's no one in there. So right now, I think it's one of the caregivers, the person that those three are looking for, McMurphy and the officers.
Tell me.
But I don't know.
What do
I could
you
be
see?
wrong.
I see an interrogation. Yes, inside a police station.
Who are the police interrogating?
I don't... Oh, wait. Yes. I know this voice. Silver Spoon?
What are they questioning Silver Spoon about?
Something about drugs. Yes, I remember Silver Spoon mentioning this before.
Excellent. Let's move on to the next picture.
Another one? What about the painting you said I was here to evaluate? What's going on? What are you doing to me?
Don't worry, Maestro. It's just a small test. One more picture, and we're done.
Another map?
Do you recognize this place?
It looks familiar. Yes, I know. An art gallery.
Describe the art gallery for me.
It's crowded. An exhibition will start soon. Wait, there's an empty frame? But why?
Exactly. Why is that?
Give me just a moment. No, it can't be that either. But then, who took it? The real painting.
There, in one of the previous episodes,
Take your time.
that's the story in one of the previous episodes. We were in an art gallery, and there was an auction happening, and then, when they went to sell it or something, it was empty, or it was replaced with a fake, or something. Something happened. So I don't know if it's supposed to be like just an Easter egg that he's talking about a previous scene, or if he was a part of that story. I don't really remember the names of the people, so I wouldn't know. But I did hear that before. Let's fast forward a little bit. I don't really know if any of this is important to the story and what's happening, or if he's just taking an exam. So far, I haven't really gotten anything out of it.
Oh, it's Sean. Yes. Nice to see you again. Oh, and Ms. Reeves is here too. The painting was stolen. Someone stole my painting. No, that's not it. I had my own painting stolen. It was part of my exhibition. I spent so much time and effort on my painting. I would never let someone steal it. It was all part of my plan. Yes, the painting was retrieved in the end too. The lost art returned.
I think that was the story.
Oh, I'm afraid your symptoms haven't improved.
What are you talking about? Didn't you ask me to evaluate paintings for you?
This was an evaluation, except it was a psychiatric one. We call it the thematic apperception test.
What? A psychiatric evaluation?
Yes, tailor-made for your symptoms. I also use role-play therapy to supplement the effects. Unfortunately, the results are far from promising.
What's wrong with me, exactly?
We used images to hypnotize you, allowing you to see and hear things from your past. When you saw an interrogation, you could remember the stories Silver Spoon told you. The problem is, when you saw the image reflecting yourself, you weren't able to differentiate between delusion and reality. You sank further and further into your own fantasy story, allowing you to escape from the bleakness of your own reality. You staged the whole theft. Quite the coincidence, and a little too convenient, don't you think?
George! Doctor! What you said... I don't quite understand.
Don't worry about it. You know everything you need to know. Now, answer me one question.
So George is the doctor. Why do I have Maestro as a doctor here? Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? Maestro is a patient. But is he real or fake? am I supposed to know that he was in another scene, or am I just supposed to ignore that? He doesn't seem very crazy to me. He likes art. That's it. That's all.
Who are you?
I'm the No. No, I'm... Patient number 29. Yes.
There you go. Perfect. Now, just make sure you keep taking your medication on time. And trust me, you will get better.
So what just happened is exactly what Nelly said would happen. He's starting to lose track of himself, forget who he is, because they're telling him that who he is incorrect or crazy.
All right.
Movement. It
He's snoring?
Patient 29 shows little improvement. If anything, his symptoms may be worsening. For situations with which he has an anecdotal connection, he is able to discern the projected narrative from reality. But in cases where he has direct experience, his ability to distinguish between the two is severely blurred. Prognosis remains guarded. I strongly recommend continued treatment with antipsychotic medications, as well as TAT and role-playing therapy to see if conditions improve. And we should schedule him for a full reassessment in 6 weeks' time.
Let me just see if anything happens with Maestro in here. Or if he's just sleeping the rest of the time. I still don't know why they think he's crazy. In that whole little dialogue that he said where he was recording himself, he didn't tell me what he suffered from, or that scared the shit out of me, or what he apparently suffered from. I don't think he's crazy. I think they're just making him believe that he's crazy. I haven't gotten crazy vibes from the man yet. Okay. I guess we'll follow George out of the room now.
A full reassessment in 6 weeks' time. Why isn't the gate locked?
Huck, I need you to turn over the key to room 4.
Huh?
This is where she knocks him out, I
Who
guess.
are you? How did you get in?
I'm a police officer. We're here to investigate a case.
Police? Who let you in? Do you have a search warrant?
Of course I do. It's right in here. Yeah, right there. Just on that table over there.
Ah!
Okay. And then George is knocked out for the rest of the episode. So far, I'm okay with the story. I have it. I'm keeping track of it. But Maestro is throwing me off because I don't know if he's crazy or not. I'm gonna put, I don't think he is, but I'm not gonna put him under anything yet. Mr. Director and Klep mentioned Oscar and Maestro. Mentioned that they were all working together. But Maestro doesn't really say or do anything about their plan the whole time. So Maestro is in his own little section. He's got nothing. He might be a part of it, but we have no information on his behalf. So I'm just going to leave him out of it. Emily sits here the whole time, I assume, just humming to herself. But I haven't followed James or Oscar yet. Everyone else? I am missing some certain scenes with Tony and Elvira. I'll go back to that. For now, let's follow Oscar. Oscar is the one who greets the officers, right? Which threw me off when I saw, because when he goes into this room with Mr. Director and Klep, he changes his personality. So I guess I don't know. I guess he's in on it. Okay.
Welcome in,
Yeah.
Mr. Tate is
Mm-hmm.
her pockets behind. That was me.
What's your name?
The officer's questions. 49.
But that one.
Caught?
I
Sent him here.
Let's check the next room.
The way I see it, officer, this wasn't that big of an issue to
Are
begin
you
with.
done, Tony?
No.
Okay, we've heard
Why
all of
don't you
this.
find
before. Okay, this is where I stopped following Oscar because I went with Tony. So let's just see if he goes anywhere.
I'm not sure how interviewing someone like
Wait, I never heard that.
We'll take it from here. You can leave now.
I'm
Wait,
not
have I?
sure how interviewing someone like him will help, but you're the police, not me. Just be careful.
And now he goes in here.
How was I doing,
You see,
Mr. Director?
his whole
Like a real professional.
accent, everything
Yeah?
changed.
It was an exceptional performance. Not only did you deliver your lines with passionate bravado.
Okay, well, we've heard all of
your
this.
I don't
What?
sure.
Well,
Let's go.
And here I followed
James.
Klep instead of.
You stay away from the gate. Get your ass back to the day room.
For crying out loud. You really think you're a caregiver, huh?
What the hell's going on? Why were the police here?
Things are getting out of control. I was just playing along with Mr. Director and the other crackpots, right? Figured if we really did take over the hospital, it'd be much easier to look for Ghost.
I finally heard his name. Hold on, it got a lot more complicated. So Oscar really isn't with Klep and Mr. Director. He's playing along, but so James isn't crazy. James is pretending. Oh my God, James, how could you? I thought you were psychotic. Real patient. No, fake patient. James. Damn, everybody an actor or actress in here? Bro. Might as well be called a fucking acting hospital, not a fucking mental hospital. Nobody's fucking mental in here. Continue.
No way it's a coincidence. You notice anything off about those cops?
Well, they were definitely looking for someone. That much was obvious. But the way they were interrogating every single patient makes me think they're after Ghost, too.
Why would the authorities suddenly be searching for him? Until we got that tip, everyone thought he was dead.
Maybe they got it, too. Anyway, what have you found so far?
Haven't locked down Ghost yet. But I did find his plan B.
Plan B?
Pure coincidence, actually. The TV remote went missing, you see, and the button on the TV doesn't work either. It got me curious, so one day I volunteered to cover Ray's night shift. After everyone left the room, I opened the TV set. Guess what I found?
A bomb.
Bingo! Anyone turns that thing on, it'll explode. I bet that's probably why he took the remote.
That's further proof it was Ghost who blew up the police station. To kill his crew and fake his own death. But why would he plant another one in the same place he's hiding?
That's why I said it must be his plan B. Sure, the hospital's been a safe place to lay low, but someone clearly knows he's still alive. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put a bounty on his head and we wouldn't be in here. Ghost probably planted the bomb for just such an occasion as this. He can blow the place sky high and vanish into the wind again. Poof!
Sounds right up his alley. Anyone who sees his face dies.
Not this time. Check this out.
What the hell is that thing? Looks like some kind of sci-fi gizmo.
It's a microcontroller infrared scrambler. Got it from a catalog for $29.95. Batteries not included.
I don't get it.
This is my plan B. When Ghost tries to blow this whole place to smithereens, this thing will jam the signal from the remote. The TV won't go boom, and we grab whoever's holding the clicker.
I don't think
Now
you did a good job of
that's
setting it
smart.
off.
Then all we have to do is cuff him and collect our reward before the cops swoop in and steal all the credit. Huh? Is that the alarm?
What the hell? I didn't even know this hospital had an alarm system. Stupid cops. They probably triggered the trap that Ghost set up. Fuck. Months of work down the drain.
What do we do now?
Ghost is gonna have to make a move now, so let's go nab the son of a bitch.
All right, I'll follow your lead.
The day room is the best place to start. He ain't in the library or the exam rooms, so he'll have to come through there before he can escape.
On before you can watch it. There's this thing
What's
called
that
a
you're
remote.
holding, Emily?
No, Emily, stop!
Ay, ay, ay. My thought process, I said before, still makes sense. The only one that makes sense to be Ghost right now is Ray. Because when he realized that his remote control wasn't in his pockets anymore in the bathroom, he sounded like, like that was problematic. Like, he knew what the remote did. So unless he's working with Ghost, and he just knows about the remote, then it makes sense. If that's not the case, then it makes sense that he is Ghost. So it can't be, well, I haven't followed James yet. He could be putting up an act. I haven't followed him. But it can't be Oscar. It can't be Mr. Director. It can't be Oscar. It can't be Mr. Director. It can't be Jennifer. It can't be the two down there, Silver Spoon or Nelly. I've heard all their conversation already. It can't be the officers. It can't be Clep. Clep just happened to seal it. He didn't know what the fuck was going on. It can't be Maestro. Maestro's been in that fucking room the whole time. Has nothing to do with anything. I'm gonna follow James before I make any conclusions. She just hums the whole time. Unless Emily is Ghost. Who would have thought, huh? Who would have thought? She does sit by the TV the whole time. But why would you sit by your own bomb?
This is our day room. As you can see, all our patients are quite well cared for. Wouldn't you say?
Nice decor and board games doesn't change the fact that they're still stuck in a mental facility.
Clothes and toiletries.
Huh? Who are you?
None of your concern. Pick your seat and sit down. I don't want any trouble.
Who's this guy?
Patient number 27 has a non-bizarre grandiose delusion.
What's your name?
Do James and Emily ever talk? Because if they did, maybe I can... Maybe they'll give me a piece of information that I'm missing. I'm very suspicious on James because he's not giving me anything other than the fact that he's looking for Ghost with Oscar.
Away from the gate. Get your ass back to the day room.
So they never talk. Emily just never says a word. And James just has the lines with Oscar. And then the pretending when the officers came in. So I'm pretty sure I've listened to everybody at this point. Let me just go back. Let's make sure we heard all of Elvira and Tony.
No wonder you're trying to...
It's back.
Okay, they
A
walk in
grandiose...
here. And then she splits up over here. They're over here. This is where, okay.
Leave now. I'm not sure how it, but
Calm down, sir.
It's safe.
Crazy.
You get the hospital.
This is when she knocks George out.
In fact, wait, where's my phone?
Bias.
Here. Found them.
Tony and I'll check out room 4. You clean this up.
Oh, I never listened to her in here. But I'm assuming she doesn't say anything. Yeah.
What's going on? Move it!
And then it just blows up. Okay, so we've heard everything. Now we just have to make our decisions. I still don't know where to put Maestro. Go back. I'm gonna go back to that conversation. Does he ever say what he's diagnosed with? But he diagnoses everybody. Everybody's diagnosed with some shit, but nobody actually has anything.
Why is it you wanted me to meet you here, George?
actually, I wanted to ask you a favor, my
Say good things about
gallery for me. One question. Who are you? Don't you situations with which he has an anecdotal connection? Patient 29 shows little improvement. If anything, his symptoms may be worsening. For situations with which he has an anecdotal connection, he is able to discern the projected narrative from reality. But in cases where he has direct experience, his ability to distinguish between the two is severely blurred. Prognosis remains guarded.
I'm just gonna have to guess with Maestro. He doesn't seem crazy. And the description he's given me of why he's crazy, not being able to differentiate between, like, reality and not reality, it's... To me, what he's saying actually did happen, because it's a previous scene. I don't know if you're supposed to think that way. I'm gonna put him under real. I don't know if that's right, though. We might get that wrong, but I don't really know with him. Who don't I have on this list? So our doctors are Ray, Jennifer, Oscar, George. Officers are, okay, Elvira and Tony. James. James is fake patient. Who don't I have on this? These two are officers. Who's McMurphy? McMurphy is fake. I already have him. Oscar is a doctor. Mr. Director, I have him under fake already. Jennifer is a doctor. Ray is a doctor. George is also a doctor. Maestro, I put him under real. I don't know if that's right. Nelly is fake. I have her on there. Spoon. Spoon is real. I have him on real. Emily. Ooh, yeah, I guess she is fucking crazy. She won't talk to nobody, and she really didn't talk to nobody, so I assume she's real. Put her under real. James, fake. I have him there. And Klep, I put him under real, because he really does have a problem with stealing. The motherfucker cannot take his hands off of cell phones, or anything that looks or feels like a cell phone. He's fucking psychotic. I love it. Okay. We have everybody. And it's split evenly, 4 and 4, which makes me feel like it's right. So maybe Maestro is a real patient. I feel like I would have doubted myself if it was an uneven number on, you know, if it was like 4 and 3 or something, I would have been like, no, that's wrong. But it being 4 and 4 makes me feel like we're on the right track. So who is Ghost? That's the question, huh? That's a question and a half. How about I just we process of elimination. Who can't it be? Who isn't Ghost? Emily. Put Emily on there. Emily doesn't even say a word. If it's Emily, I'm gonna be upset. I did say Emily as a joke, but that doesn't make fucking sense. How are you supposed to know if she doesn't do anything the whole time? Okay, James and Oscar are... You know what? I'm suspicious about Oscar. Oscar and James are throwing me off. I'm gonna go back to this room where he's talking, where he changes up his whole attitude, and listen to it again.
How was I doing, Mr. Director? Like a real professional, yeah?
It was an exceptional performance. Not only did you deliver your lines with passionate bravado, your improvisation was on point. Always adjusting your lines and tones to correspond with the other actor's delivery. You truly are a master thespian.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to give me such a hard time.
Sorry. Occupational hazard. Once I get in character, I'm no longer reciting lines. I am the character. Now, I don't like to brag, but that wasn't even the best performance I ever given. For most of my roles, I've done months of research. If I had more time, I'd have checked myself into a real mental hospital for at least 6 months. Stanislavski's system pushes me to fully embody my characters.
Should I?
By learning how they really live.
Yes, of course. What about the cops? Have they
Should
left?
I put down Oscar
Good
as a
thing
patient
you heard
then?
the siren and figured out a
He's
plan
not a patient.
quick.
He's
If
a
you
doctor.
hadn't sent me out there to stall him, God knows what they would have found by now.
What are they even
Okay,
investigating?
okay. I see. This is not... No. You didn't give me anything that I thought you'd give me. Because he admitted that he was just pretending to be in cahoots with them. But his real plan was to find Ghost with James. I don't think it's any of them. I don't think it's Oscar or James. Because they're trying to find him. Why would you try to find yourself? It doesn't really make sense. I feel like... I don't know. What did they say about the remote? Go back over here. Go back over here. He said he took the night shift from Ray, found a remote, and then he looked behind the TV. He looked in the TV and found a bomb. So that's how they know that that's Ghost's bomb there that he planted. So I don't think it's any of them. Emily, Oscar, or James is not Ghost. At least personally to me, I don't believe. George, the whole time, what does he do? He just tests Maestro and then gets knocked the fuck out. I don't think it's George. Not George. And Maestro, he just sits and gets tested. He doesn't say anything in the test that leads to him being Ghost. He's just talking about the previous scene that I played, or something about spoon and drugs, but I don't know what that's about because I never even heard. I don't know. I don't think it's Maestro either. That's 5 people I've scratched out already, which one of them could be Ghost, but on my book it's not. If we get it wrong, it's fine. Elvira, Tony, McMurphy. They're all looking for... Do they know? Are they looking for Ghost? Yeah, right? They never said the name. But they're looking for someone. Someone that they don't know the identity to. And apparently he has money or something. So I'm assuming Ghost. So if they're also looking for him, I don't think it's any of them. Elvira, Tony, McMurphy. Unless it's McMurphy. But that wouldn't make sense either. Because... Unless he's lying. But how the fuck am I supposed to know that? Am I overthinking this? Because... Okay. I'm gonna say it's not him. But it might be him. But I don't know. That's a lot of people I'm crossing out. But I'm just gonna keep going. It's not Clip. It can't be Clip. I don't believe it's Clip. Can't be. Mr. Director. He's planning to take over the hospital. I don't... It's not Spoon. It's not Nelly. It's not any of these people. It has to be Ray. I don't believe it's not Ray. My mind is set on Ray. You see, I'm crossing everybody out. Everybody's on this list. Everybody on this list except Ray. But I'm doubting myself because what if I'm missing something? What if I'm not overthinking enough? What if it's a trick question? Ray had the remote. He had the remote. That's evidence right there. That's first-hand evidence. Then he tried to play it off when he realized it was gone. Who are the real mental patients? Real. Clap. Spoon. Maestro. Ugh. I'm not sure about that one. But the 4 and 4, Emily. Okay. Everybody else is an actor, actress. Who is Ghost? Ay. Wait, I'm not ready. Cancel.
No one seemed to be faking it.
Go back in here. I'm gonna listen to Ray one more time.
I'll explain everything later. Quick, untie me.
I can do that, but only on one condition.
Just say it. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. Within my power, of course.
You need to prove to everyone else that I'm not crazy so I can get discharged.
Consider it done. I knew you weren't crazy a long time ago.
Perfect. Then you can get me out of here.
Well, I'll do my best, but remember, I'm just a caregiver. The doctors are the ones who have the final say. Oh, speaking of doctors, Jennifer's in the room next door. We gotta save her, too.
Dr. Jennifer? Huh? Hey, what are you...
Ray! What the fuck? You killed her!
She'll be fine. Anyway, better her than us, right?
What are you even talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so here's what happened. While you were treating patient number 68 earlier, you remember that, right? I was talking with James. The two of us heard this loud noise all of a sudden, so I went to check. Turns out 68 broke the window and took off. By the time I came to check up on you, you were already out cold. Had this cracked ashtray next to you, too. This got me all in a panic. So I didn't notice that the gate to the inpatient sector wasn't locked. Next thing I knew, a bunch of patients had all gotten out. They charged me, tied me up, and threw me in the bathroom. Then they dragged you in after I was tied up.
Jesus Christ. Then Nellie was in on this too? She doesn't really strike me as the violent type.
I don't know about that, but I'm not taking any risks. They're all crazy. Who knows what they're capable of?
But what is it they're trying to do? And why didn't you call the police when you had the chance?
Everything happened so fast. 1 second, I was trying to figure out what happened to you. The next, those psychos jumped me.
Huh? Where's my phone? Don't tell me they took it.
Oh, wait. Oh. God damn it, it's gone! Not my phone, something else. You know, caregivers aren't allowed to bring phones inside the hospital. You know, that's the rule here.
Well, that's stupid. What do we do now, then? We can't even call the police. How many people did you see in here earlier? Don't tell me everyone is in on this.
I saw Clep, Silver Spoon, Oscar, oh right, and Mr. Director. I'm telling you, it was chaos. There might have been more of them. I don't know.
And all of them working together? They're not even suffering from the same illness. This is certainly a first. What do you think they're trying to do? Escape?
I'm convinced it's Ray. He sounded angry when he realized the remote was gone. And he's a caregiver. He might be the caregiver that was putting room in there I mean, food in that room, the empty room, twice a day, to play on the fact that to make people think that there's someone in there. So in my head, I there's something else I can think of. It's Ray. In my book, it is. Everyone else has their own little plans going on. That Silver Spoon, Mr. Director, Clap, they're trying to take over the hospital. They got nothing to do with no ghost, no nothing. They don't even mention him ever. Then Oscar pretended to be in with the taking over the hospital, but he's looking for ghosts with James. Then James and Ray had a conversation in the beginning or something. Wait, go back to what he said. What did he say about Ray and what?
Hey, what are you?
By the time it came to the outcome,
Hey, what the fuck? You killed her!
she'll be fine. Anyway, better her than us, right?
What are you even talking about? What's going on?
Okay, so here's what happened. While you were treating patient number 68 earlier, you remember that, right? I was talking with James. The two of us heard this loud noise all of a sudden, so I went to check. Turns out 68 broke the window and took off. By the time I came to check up on...
Okay, that's it. He was just talking with James and he heard the patient who bursted out the window. That's it. It's Ray. You agree with me, Domino? Because he gives food and he told Jennifer that Clep stole something that wasn't a phone and got mad angry. Ray bringing food to an empty room, it makes sense. That's what I'm saying. Because a caregiver was giving food to an empty room. So it would make sense for the caregiver to be Ghost. Just trying to keep up his, his act. It's gotta be Ray. Go to the end of the game.
No, okay.
Hold and Emily.
Can't do this to me!
On before you can watch it. There's this thing called
That
a
your
remote.
hold and Emily.
Can't do this to me!
So Oscar and McMurphy both yelled at Emily to not do it. How did McMurphy know what the remote did, though? Am I stupid and I missed them finding out what the remote?
In here, Ghost. Just already.
What?
What?
Empty. He escaped
Hold
them?
on back there.
What's going on here? Don't tell me our ghost made like a ghost.
This doesn't make any sense. This room's at the
Oh,
very
they
end
did
of the hall.
mention Ghost. I'm
He'd
stupid.
have to go by my room to get out. And I've had eyes like a hawk on that door this whole damn time. Hell, I was still paying attention during that whole crazy act earlier.
Oh, it's when the alarm.
Hell!
Fill out. A chest? Wait, don't touch it.
What the? A trap!
That fucker played us like a fiddle. Now he knows we're here.
Wait,
We
the
need
alarm.
to pull out.
And here I thought fiddlers stuck to roofs nowadays.
So
You know,
whoever is
I'd much
Ghost at
prefer
this
you
point
use that
must
mental
know that
energy
people are in his room.
to get us the hell out of here.
Oh, yeah, because I can just waltz out of here looking like this.
All we need is a little improv. Tony, arrest him. We'll escort him right out of the building.
Huh. Good idea.
Arrest? That's much.
We've got our man. Let's take...
Officer! You got the wrong guy!
Move it.
I'm sick,
Now
I
can
tell
move.
you!
Quiet.
Emily.
Can't do this to me!
No, it wasn't McMurphy. McMurphy wasn't yelling at Emily. Who was that? Because I hear another voice saying Emily, but no, he's just going off about how he can't be arrested.
There's this thing called
That your
a remote.
hold and Emily.
Can't do this to me!
Hey, I'm turning that thing on before you can watch it. There's this thing called
That your
a
hold
remote.
and Emily.
Can't do this to me!
It's James. James is the one yelling that. So these three over here didn't know about the remote. I was confused. I thought because the little thingies made it look like McMurphy was the one yelling. Oscar says, "What's that you're holding, Emily?" And then James says, "No, Emily, don't." Or stop, or whatever he said. Go back. How did they know about the remote again? Hold on. Give me a second.
Interrogating every single patient. Makes me think they're after Ghost, too.
Why would the authorities suddenly be searching for him? Until we got that tip, everyone thought he was dead.
Maybe they got it, too. Anyway, what have you found so far?
Haven't locked down Ghost yet. But I did find his plan B.
Oh, I remember. James took the night shift, found the bomb in the TV, so the TV remote must be the remote. Okay, I'm sorry. I completely blanked that out of my head. I forgot. It's Ray. I'm not gonna keep doubting myself. I know it is. Maestro? I'm still in. Do you guys think Maestro is real or a real patient or not? Just tell me what you think, because I'm doubting myself. Just it being 4 and 4 makes me believe I'm right, but I don't. Maestro is real, I think. I guess so. I guess so. And I'm gonna say it's Ray. And now we're gonna submit it, and I'm gonna feel real stupid probably. Do you think you've discovered the truth? I don't know. I hope so. Look at all these notes I have. To be wrong, embarrassing. Yes. All names marked. You need to answer all 2 questions right now. 1 have the correct answer. Oh my god. So I'm wrong. Wait, what? You need to answer all 2 questions. Right now, 1 have the correct answer. Now the recording will go back to the beginning. The names you've marked will still be there. So I'm wrong about something. But you didn't tell me which one was wrong. So how am I supposed to know which one is wrong? Because the first one isn't just 1 response. It's multiple. So you're confusing me. You're confusing me. So maybe it's not Ray. I refuse to believe this. Maybe Maestro just isn't crazy. He doesn't belong there. Or I'm missing a chunk of the story. Am I not seeing something? Oh my god, I'm drawing all over my pants by accident. Okay, if it's not Ray, who could it possibly be? Who don't we know what? Who are we not 100% sure what they're doing? We are uncertain about Maestro. He's been in that room the whole time, but why did these people mention Maestro then? What's going on with them?
Let us believe we were mental patients. Mental patients! Fortunately, my experience as a director allowed me to see through their wiles and maintain my true sense of reality. A professional like me can spot an amateur from a mile away.
No wonder those doctors keep telling me I'm sick.
These doctors, they used these tests to toy with our brains, giving us all sorts of wild hallucinations. Once our heads are adequately reality show. In short, the doctors aren't real doctors, and we aren't real patients. Production.
I thought Oscar was the only actor in this place.
Are you both patients here?
Oh god, oh god. My stomach, sorry,
The only if I can't say it's Ray, the only other one I would lean towards is Maestro, because he's the only one that I have no idea what the fuck is going on with him. And if the alarm went off, right? So whoever is Ghost knows someone is in their room, but if Ghost planted the bomb and there's a remote for said bomb, right? First of all, why would Ray have said remote if he's not Ghost? But you know what? Let's just forget that. I'm confusing myself. Who had the remote in the beginning? It was Ray, right? And Klep stole it from him when he put them in the bathroom. James didn't know about the remote. He just knew about the bomb in the TV. And George seems to be an actual doctor. He was testing Maestro and then he got knocked out. That's all that happened. Maestro is the only other one that makes sense. Not really, but he's the only other one. Unless people are lying. But how am I supposed to know that? That doesn't really make sense. Try Maestro not being real. You think I should just try that? Okay, let's try it. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. It actually is Ray. Okay, let's just take... Who are the real mental patients? Okay, I'm just making sure I answered correctly. We took Maestro off. We're gonna keep Ray as Ghost. We still have one wrong. So... Wait. But if I still have one wrong, then... Wouldn't it be two wrong? If I... Because if the first one was right, but the second one was wrong in the first one that I did... But then I changed it, and it's still right, and the second one is wrong. Then that would be... Something's not right here. Something is not right. Something's incorrect here. There was one, I changed it, still one, that means Ray has to be right then. Because I changed the first one, but if I only still have one wrong, then it can't be Ray. Ray is not the wrong answer. It's the first one. It's who are the real mental patients? Who played me? Someone played me like a fiddle. Who did it? Who is playing me? Who? Well, we still don't know if Maestro is real or fake then. because it was wrong either way. So someone else is the problem. But Maestro is still the problem because we don't know if he's real or fake. It didn't give me anything. Oh my god. What the fuck is going on here? Who is playing me? McMurphy pretends to be aggressive. Changes his attitude when the officers walk in alone. He's fake. He's a fake patient. He pretends to be aggressive. He's not. McMurphy cannot be wrong. Mr. Director pretends everything is a show. Because I feel like he switched it up. But maybe because when he was in here, he kept saying show, like if he was talking about a show. So maybe he wasn't switching it up. But he made it a lot more about actors and actresses when the officers were in the room. Look, watch.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Sit back after you.
What is
There, officer. Pretty convincing, even. Your lines, on the other hand, have room for improvement. You can't start off that strong. You lose any sense of foreshadowing. Just makes the audience feel off.
Look, you see,
We've
everything he
nicknamed
says
patient
while
49.
they're in there with him is about everything being on act. But when they walk out,
Cop should have moved on by now. You want me to take a look, Mr. Director?
No, you should stay here. Oscar will handle everything.
Yeah, but something don't feel right. That cop from earlier felt like he was checking if we were crazy or not. I mean, for real crazy. You think the hospital sent them?
You may be onto something. After all, everyone in this hospital, barring us, of course, was sent by the hospital. They're all part of the masquerade.
No wonder he acted so weird. The only thing a cop ever gave me before were a pat down and a pair of cuffs. None of those weird questions. Good that we got you on our side to see through his disguise. I was about ready to piss my pants. Honest to God, you know how I feel about 5-0s.
Real cops, fake cops, none of it matters. This hospital wants to drive us crazy. Literally. Maybe we should simply play along? Once today's over and we've taken control.
you see, he's not even talking about any. I feel like he's real. No, he's fake. He's fake. Nellie is a fucking reporter. And then James pretends to be psychotic, like if he's a caregiver, but he actually isn't. And then he's in cahoots with Oscar. So he's also a fake patient. Clep is a thief. Spoon has multiple personalities, obviously. I don't know how any of these could be wrong. They all, unless Emily is a fake patient. How the fuck would I know that the girl doesn't say a word? I vote Spoon, Emily, maybe not Maestro, Clep because he can't stop stealing, and maybe Spoon. You said Spoon twice. Wait, vote for what? For real patients. I'm assuming you're voting real patients. Spoon, yeah, I have him on there. Emily. Maestro, maybe or maybe not. Clep. Yeah, those are the people I have under real patients. It's exactly the people that you just told me. And then the other four are the other four. But apparently we're wrong. It can't be Nellie, Spoon, or Clep. Nellie's a reporter. She's fucking. She knows everything that's going on in the hospital. How could she be fucking insane when everything she's saying is right? Nellie is. I'm not changing Spoon, Nellie, or Clep. They're all psychotic. I mean, they're all in the right spot. The only one I'm hesitant about is Mr. Director. So let's change him. Let's do this. Let's put Mr. Director. Who are the real mental patients? And let's also put Maestro. And see what happens. And then if it's still wrong, we're going to take off Maestro and try with Mr. Director. And if it's still wrong, we're going to take off both of them. And see what happens. Answer. Submit. So Mr. Director is a psychopath. You see, but he sounded like when he made his he sounded so much crazier when they were in the room with him. But then when it was just him and Clep and the people he was working with, he sounded a little. I was hesitant because when he was in the room down there with Spoon, he kept talking as if he kept saying the word show, like like, you know, keep up the show or something. Like if he was talking about like a TV episode. So that was the only reason I was hesitant. So I just didn't pick up on it as if he was still crazy. Like I thought he was switching it up because he wasn't really giving us as much as he did when the officers were in the room. But I guess I just misinterpreted his words. But it was Ray. I was right. I was overthinking it for like half an hour, but no, it was Ray. It made sense. They make me feel like I'm wrong because there's so much going on. I did it. I'm starving. It's
Excellent
2:32.
work, detective.
Thanks. I tried. It took a long time. You made me overthink Ray. You made me feel stupid.
Just one last question for you.
No more questions. No more questions. I can't get them right, obviously. Go, tell me.
I have just one last question for you. Who are you?
What? Who am I? What's happening? I'm in the game? What's going on? Guys? I wasn't ready for this reverse psychology that's going on. Wait, who are you? You're asking me who am I, but who are you? I don't even know who you are. She's a female. It's not Kleb. Who the fuck is Tyler? Oh, these are names from previous scenes that I don't remember. Please. Do they expect me to play it all in one day? It's not Emily. Unless. We never heard Emily's voice, to be fair. We heard her hum. And to be fair, the voice that I'm hearing sounds kind of like the humming voice that I was hearing. It's not Maestro. It's not Mr. Director. Who the fuck is Cameron? I don't know. Tyler? I don't know. Detective? I don't know. Number 68. Is that the one that ran out the window? How the fuck am I supposed to... Bro, what the... So I'm one of these people? Wait, but let me... But why can't I pick your name first? It's only me. I'm only picking who I am? So... I was someone this whole time? Now I gotta think back to how the game started. It started with... They made me feel like I was a detective or something. You see, detective is an option. They gave me files and they said, listen to these files and, you know, figure it out. So the answer that makes the most sense right now is detective. I am a detective. Unless you're trying to say I'm crazy. You're trying to make me feel crazy now? I'm gonna put detective. I'm a detective. Who are you? Yeah, I'm a detective. You can't make me feel crazy. I'm a detective.
Congratulations, detective. You passed the final test.
Did I?
By now, you've probably realized the last case was mixed with some of the voices from previous ones.
You see?
It threw the other testers into a state of deep confusion. But you didn't lose yourself like they did. Which means you are now qualified to call yourself a true acoustic detective.
I'm a true acoustic
Since you've
detective,
mastered the
motherfuckers.
system, you can take it with you. You never know when it might come in handy. And if you hear any residual voices or auditory hallucinations, I trust you'll master those too. In time. That concludes the exam, detective. Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations. You're free to leave whenever you like.
Yes, please, because I'm hungry. I would like to leave. Oh my gosh, she's breathing and all her titties are moving, please. I leave? But what if I don't want to leave? What else can I click? I can't click anything else? Are you sure about that? Move my phone. Can I click this? I guess I leave.
Thank you again for participating. It exceeded all of my expectations.
Yeah, you already said that.
You're free to leave whenever you like.
I did leave. I clicked the door. Who are they?
Who are you?
Hey, buddy. Come on, it's me.
State your name.
You don't recognize your old pal?
This is what my brain sounds like every day. Wait, that was the last one? Wait, I wasn't ready for the game to end. I wanted more. Hey! Oh my god! Okay, skip video. I don't know if that's copyright. You trying to copyright me? Don't copyright me. I can't believe this. That was the last one. Who would have thought? DLC. There's a DLC? I'm clicking. You're not sending me nowhere. I want to download it. Okay, I finished the game. I didn't know that was the last one. So, I guess it all worked out. Choose number 68. Damn, I was wrong. I thought they were trying to reverse psychology me like this whole time. I was part of the crime. I'm the crime. I'm the bad guy. I thought they were trying to reverse psychology me. But no, they're not going to make me feel stupid. I'm a fucking detective. I know who I am. Please. Close my damn book. I'm smart like that. Anyways. That was that. I hope you enjoyed. If you didn't, I'm sorry. We did change the pace a little bit. I wasn't screaming or raging. Except when I thought I was wrong. Because I thought I was stupid for a second. It had to be Ray. You see, I knew it was Ray from the get-go. I said it. But I doubted myself. But I was right. Who was I wrong about? So I had put Maestro in the right spot. He was real. Fake. I forgot. He was, wherever I put him, I was right. I was just wrong about motherfucking director. He played me. I give it to him. I thought he was faking it. Okay. But, you know what? Not too bad. Just one person wrong. That's it. And the main question, right. I'm so good at everything I do. I really am. I say it every time. Okay. That's it. Lesson of the day, never doubt yourself. Amen. What Haiti said. What Haiti said. Also, Theo, I saw you were typing over and over again while I was playing. I wasn't reading it on purpose because you've played this before. I didn't want you to spoil it for me because you tend to spoil things for me. Theo likes to talk a lot. And then they spoil everything. I wanted to play it on my own and figure it out on my own. That's why I was ignoring your blue messages. I'm sorry. So yes, I'm done. I'm gonna go eat. I'm hungry. Tito is here, by the way. I don't know. I didn't make my bed today. It's a mess. Oh, but he's back there. I'm gonna show you. The covers are covering him. See? He's there. Mia is too, I think. I guess not. I don't feel her. Unless I smacked her and just didn't notice. No, she's not here. I guess she left. But Tito's here. He was my moral support. He was the little voice behind my head. He was like, it's Ray. It's Ray. I was hearing him. Okay, get me out of here. I'm actually starving. My belly. I'm going to put my belly up to the mic and hope that it rumbles. Wait, it actually did rumble a little bit. Did you hear it? I wasn't expecting it to actually make a noise. But it did go. It went. Did you hear it? Did you hear it or not? You heard it or not? Okay. Bye. I'm kidding. I'm not that stupid. I have to hit the stop recording button. I love you. Drink your water, eat some dinner. Look at it. How is it doing that? How are you defying the laws of physics is my question. Okay. Baby time. 1, 2. Tito. You want to do baby time with me? Wait, I need Mia. Hold on. Mia. Mia, come do my outro with me. Come here. What are you doing over here by yourself? Why did you leave me? Why did you leave me? bring a croqueta to do the outro with me. Here she is. Okay. On 3 we say peace. Ready? What? Wait, my button. 1, 2, 3. Peace. And then you do it with your paw. Peace.